Hi, it's Calvin Curry here, and I want to talk about the biggest mistake that most real estate websites make that really hurt the amount of business it generates. If you look on my page, you'll see there are 3 separate web forms, and web forms are one of the best ways to get buyers and sellers to respond, to turn into a lead, by making them an offer. So let's say you're making buyers an offer and saying, get a free list of foreclosure homes for sale sent to you now, from your area. Well, the best way to get them to request that and to turn into a lead is to have them fill out a web form to request their list of foreclosures. And if you look on my page, you'll see 3 separate web forms. And obviously the one that's going to be the most attractive is the one that requires less information. In this case, it's going to be this one. It only asks for 3 separate things. However, in most cases, we want as much information as we possibly can from buyers. If you look at this one, it asks 25 different things that the buyer could fill out about, what price range. We all want that type of information because the more qualified we can get this buyer, the more likely we are going to be able to sell them a home. Because if we send them the right homes from the MLS, we send them the right foreclosures, they're going to be interested. They're most likely going to contact us and hopefully do business with us. So how do you get these type of fields asked while still getting the results that a lower, web form with lower fields is going to get? And just so you know, when I split test a form like this with 3 fields against a web form that required 10, like this one requires 10, and this one, or it doesn't require, it has 25 fields that it asks the buyers. Normally the response that I got from this compared to this field was double. I got double the response with only asking for 3 fields. So normally you do not want to ask for too many fields. The more you ask, the lower the response. So let's talk about how you can get these type of response while still getting a really good response rate or conversion from the amount of visitors into leads. Let me pull up a website here real quick. Let me find out where that's at. Here it is. So this is one of my lead capture websites that I have with my automated customers program. And as you can see, we ask for 3 fields. This is the same web form that I just showed you. We only ask for 3 things up front on the first page. So what happens, let's just say I'm Bob, I'm kind of zoomed out on that thing so I have a hard time seeing it. Bob the buyer, right? And Bob the buyer fills this out with his email address. Let me just fill this out real quick. Okay, I can't. So what happens is Bob the buyer fills this thing out, and as soon as he hits get access now, he's redirected to a second page where we then ask for more information. So we say stop, customize your list, and down here we're asking for more information. We say, what property type, buying category. These are stuff that we need to qualify them and see, is this a good buyer? What is it? Are they looking to buy now? When are they going to be moving in the next 3 months, 6 months or more? Because if they're not a hot lead, if they're a hot lead, we want to call them and they're looking for a good price range. If they're not as hot, maybe we don't, jump off our seat, I guess you could say, as quickly. We still want to service them all, but we want to qualify the lead as much as we possibly can. So what I found is when I do the process this way, rather than going straight to a web form like on this page, and I'm not trying to diss this website, it's just when you do this thing, this one is the website that has 25 different fields. Let me see if I can zoom it out. Okay, that's all it goes out. But if you scroll further down this page, you'll see that there's still more forms, and this is the same one on that site. So what I've done is when I do a 2-step opt-in process or a registration process, I get double the leads, because what happens is when somebody hits that first page, let me just go back. Did it go back? Let me hit, there we go. And they hit this page and then they go get access now. Normally 50% of the people who fill out that first page fill out this web form here. But regardless if they fill out this form or not, I still have their information. I still have their phone number if they gave me a correct one, their email address, and their first name, which is enough information for me to get on the phone, call them and say, hey, you requested a free list of foreclosures. I just wanted to follow up and say exactly what you were looking for, so I can send you a very specific list rather than just all of the foreclosures in Gainesville, Florida, or San Diego, California, or wherever you're at. So that's what I do, and the people who fill out this one, 50% of the people who fill out the first form, I'm still thrilled because I got more information for them while still getting more leads. So I doubled the response just with that one method right there. So that's just a quick tip. If you have your own websites, shrink the number of fields that you require on it. Like this website, if you have this website or you have a website like this, just ask for less fields. If you can, shrink the web form down. Otherwise, what I highly recommend is to use lead capture websites, something like this that ask, that makes a very specific offer and doesn't give links to other websites. So I think that's it for this week. Maybe I'll talk more about different ways to bump your response with your lead capture on other videos. If you look below, I'm going to have a link to get these lead capture websites. Try them out for free if you want to. If you want these and you don't have them already, you can get my lead capture websites really simply by following the link below. Otherwise, just shrink the web forms you have on your page. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I'd love to hear from you.